So we are getting real sloppy with Dimitri's engine here, as you can tell. We pulled the broken crank out, put new main bearings in it, reusing the rod bearings, because the rod bearings didn't look bad. And then I did plasti gauge just because I was curious what the tolerances were going to be, and the fronts are tight, which is weird considering they were the ones that were broken. But the rears are
perfect.
The rears are perfect. Like, they're literally dead on spec. And I did tolerance everything out. So we're hoping this thing will last a little bit. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But these are usually the builds that last the longest. God knows why. So yeah, we're gonna give it a whirl. We're gonna throw the crank in here in a minute. Just assembly lubing everything. All right, crank's in. Set main bearings or main caps in now. And we're gonna check end play. So at this point, I'm pretty much an engine builder.
So this is all the way forward, right? No, back. So 70, 74.
74. Spec is 4 to 6 thou.
It's 5,000.
69. So we have 5 thousandths on the nose. Dead money, dude. I am engine builder. Pretty impressed with that. Brother, what do we got going on?
Slapping another stocky crank in there.
Yeah, so she's all torqued to spec. Gonna do rear cover, or oil pump, upper oil pan, but I don't know if you're gonna be able to get the upper oil pan on now that I look at this. Because
We'll see.
well, no, because the rear, I don't think the upper oil pan actually goes past. I think I'm wrong on that. It only goes past
either way,
the front.
oil pump, maybe upper, and then flip it, and then finish it off, pretty much.
Yeah, flip it, and we'll get it back on the cherry picker, and then you can do the front cover, and you can do the front and rear mainsail, and send it. Slap her back in.
Yep.
We have, how many days till Hub City? 6.
Yeah, we got
Effectively
we gotta
6.
we gotta be leaving in 6.
Yeah. It's pretty much 5.
Dude, we're going through my trans one more time.
And we gotta go through the trans. So we gotta install the trans, install the engine, reassemble the engine. In case you couldn't tell, there's a lot of parts. So
Should be back together today.
yeah, we'll have the engine
Motor.
we'll have the engine all together today and ready to go in. All right, Dimitri. She's back in. She's got her heart again. His heart might be a little weaker. Came out of an 80-year-old.
I don't know. I don't know if it'll be weaker than the old one.
I think I'll be all right. I think.
Can't be any worse, honestly.
No, can't be worse than what it was before. So, just kind of got all the accessory brackets and everything hooked up. Now just routing wiring and fuel lines, getting the dual pumps on. And then we're gonna go through the C1s and his trans.
What are you doing, Ricky?
Rewrapping my door. Round 2. Oh, Dimitri, you got some bubbles here, man.
No.
Don't worry,
It's almost all done. It's very dirty right now, but
we got the trans back together, so that's a plus. Fresh filters and everything. And now I'm gonna speed run installing this trans as fast as I can because we're on a time crunch and it's go time. So I'm gonna put the time lapse on and just get to work. How's it going down here, bud?
just wonderful.
Getting that drive shaft in?
Yeah.
The last piece. Actually, we need one more starter bolt, but and then fluids. And we cross our fingers that this engine is gonna hold on for dear life. because Dimitri has to drive his truck to Hub City, which is like 2 hours from the shop, because both of our trucks don't fit in the trailer, and race truck gets priorities. So, look at her sitting here, about ready to go. So we will check back when we test fire.
Whoa, fucking 15 is.
Why are you so angry?
Favorite food, I'm trying!
All right, right in the YouTube. All right, so Dimitri's about to put fluids in it. I'm gonna fire a revision in it. So now for the 350s, whatever you want to call them, they're SNS ordinances.
They're big dogs.
They're big. They're tough to tune on a stock ECM, but Dan seems to have it pretty figured out. So we're gonna give this a whirl and see how this thing idles with these. They're pretty much the same as the injectors in my race truck. Top end wise, just bottom end, they flow a lot more than my race truck does for some reason. Anyway, I'm gonna fire tune in it, and Dimitri's gonna put fluids in, and we'll be ready for the first fire up. All right, we're firing it in. As you can see here, 1200 microseconds. Third time is the charm. We got oil pressure. Fuel pump should be primed by now. Where is, well, I gotta change rail pressure to American. Okay. Oh, I'm just starting to get rail. Still no oil pressure. But sometimes when you dry them out like this, it does take that minute. Is it leaking?
No, I was wondering what I saw, but it was my headset cover.
Oh, okay. It's about to fire, so probably 5 or 6 turns it's gonna fire. We got oil pressure. Holy shit. Sounds a little pissed off. She is alive. Sounding good too. A little dirty, that's for sure. We're doing some Hub City prep here, to say the least. Ow. I know that one hurt. Dimitri, we are gonna make Hub City after all.
Yep.
Look at this old girl. Yeah, she turned out good.
It's running.
It runs pretty good on stock injectors with the little me on the laptop somehow.
We didn't even update on why there's stock injectors in there.
Oh no, we didn't. Oh boy. All right, let's hit our little rewind. All right, why do you have stock injectors in it?
Well, when we were doing the crank, we had a little casualty of a engine stand wheel, and the motor fell off the stand. Fell onto front passenger corner of
That'd
the
be number one.
motor and spun the solenoid of number 1 injector.
So I broke the solenoid, and pretty much on big set of injectors, especially like a set of ordinances, SNS ordinances like what he has in here, the solenoid does have modifications. So the injector has to go back to SNS. Huge thank you to Dada. He is part of Greg A's crew, and he got me in contact with somebody at SNS that is going to not expedite, but just get it turned around quickly and repaired, so that way we can make Dan's next weekend. So if you're seeing this, yes, we are going to make Hub City. No, it does not have the 400s in it. It only has stock injectors. But we have the 400s. We're just getting one repaired. And then this guy here, she's ready to go. So, she's ready to go in the booth, all prettied up. Wrap is all done, so I'll show you the front end. Yeah, pretty happy with this. So this is actually, the grill's actually painted, which is very hard to tell with how dirty it is, but the grill is paint. When you really look at it, you can tell it's a little different, but I mean, you really gotta look. So I'm pretty happy with that. Wiring, not done. It's still a mess in here. I gotta clean the inside before we go. It's, yeah, not very pretty, but it's a work in progress. So, Dimitri, we're leaving in a couple hours, right?
Yeah.
Still, I got clean.
We'll mail those 2 injectors out.
Yeah, we gotta mail 2 injectors,
We'll get
test
another
nest,
trailer.
pick up another trailer, clean that trailer off, pick up another truck, and then load his truck up. My truck's going in the trailer. We gotta load up all the stuff for my vendor booth, t-shirts, apparel, everything like that. So swing out Saturday. I'm gonna post this probably, I might actually post this tonight. I think I'm gonna post it tonight. So come out tomorrow, Saturday, swing by the booth, grab some merch, because all this took a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of effort over the last 2 weeks. I mean, Thursday we had the crankshaft out of that, the trans out of that, so, and the trans torn down, and we got it all back together and running.
The whole power
Well,
was out, and
like,
went through everything.
literally the whole powertrain was out and torn down and gone through again in a matter of like 5 days, 6 days. So swing out, grab some merch. Maybe we'll get Dimitri's truck on some shirts, and he can use that to pay for this thing. He needs something. What was the cost? Everything.
All of it.
So
How much did it cost?
everything. Everything. So yeah, swing out tomorrow, check it out, like, subscribe, appreciate it.